So I'm a team manager for the Children in Care team in Chelmsford. I really like working in children in care. I think it's such a broad type of experience. We do absolutely everything from court work when children come into care, to making decisions about whether or not it's safe for them to go home, to if they end up in longer term foster care, then helping them perhaps go home when they're older, or helping them go on to university or college, and it's such a broad type of experience. I had worked in social work in the US and then came to the UK to Essex, and I'm really pleased I ended up in Essex. I picked Essex on a whim, and I think I got really lucky with coming to Essex. I have never questioned leaving Essex. I think that the way that we work with children and families is a lot more effective. I think we build much more positive relationships. We prioritise the time that we can spend with families over paperwork and ticking boxes. Social work in any place can be quite difficult, but obviously it is also really rewarding. One of the families that always sticks in my mind is a young couple that I worked with who had a little baby, and both of them had children that weren't in their care. And I was able to work, build a really good relationship with them, and saw them move into their own accommodation and make lots of really positive changes for the better. And, seeing their journey through all of that was really amazing. And I do think that I was part of that. Within our team, we're very supportive of each other. We always give time if someone needs to talk about a visit that they've just been on and get some feedback. Everyone in the team is willing to do that. There's obviously formal supervision, which is regular, as well as those informal conversations that we have in the office, which I think people find really beneficial. We do joint working on some of the cases, and workers find that very helpful to get another perspective, as well as to learn from another worker's skills, and to perhaps pick up some new techniques that they didn't know before. Within Essex, I think it's recognised that both there's opportunity to try lots of different areas as a social worker, as well as the opportunity if someone is interested in progressing. And so lots of my colleagues have worked in different teams, as well as the opportunity to perhaps be a senior practitioner or a team manager. For example, I joined Essex as a social worker in the Family Support and Protection team. I was interested in practice learning, so I was able to become then a senior practitioner, and I was also interested in management, so had the opportunity to do a secondment before obtaining a permanent role as a manager. I would definitely recommend that someone considers working for Essex. I think social workers here have the opportunity to focus on building relationships with children and families as their first priority, as well as lots of opportunities for development of workers. And I absolutely love working for Essex.